and welcome to Total Body. So today's workout is going to do just that. We're going to work the total body. So obviously we're not going to touch every muscle in the body, that would take us all day, but we're going to do our major muscle groups in all parts of the body today. So we're going to work upper body, core, lower body, and we're going to mix in some cardio just to keep it fun and interesting. As always, I'm going to provide lots of modifications. If something doesn't work for you, go back to an old faithful movement that works for you now, and then just hit me up in the comments and I'll try my best to give you an alternative for the next time you do a workout like this. There may be some stuff on our wrists today. We're going to be holding some planks that are on our wrists, and I know that bothers some people's wrists. So a couple little housekeeping points. You can do everything elevated on a couch surface so that you have a little bit more spongy support on those wrists. The other thing I like to recommend to people, if you get dumbbells, anytime you go down onto the floor on the dumbbell, it just puts the wrist in a more neutral position rather than that super flexed position. The other thing you can do is just make sure you really warm up your wrists prior to any exercise that requires that extended flexion. I can't talk whenever I'm on camera. I don't know if you've noticed that yet. Okay, so we're gonna start with a warm-up. Our workout today is going to consist of 1 minute intervals. So that means that you do your best to go for the full minute, but take breaks when you need them. Have your water close by, catch your breath, and then get back into the movement if you need to. 1 minute is a long time to do a single exercise, so I don't expect you to be able to do it completely today, but you might surprise yourself. So we're gonna start with a 3-minute warm-up, and then we're gonna get right into the workout. I'm gonna press the button, and let's go. Okay, so we're gonna just start with some of those cars that we talked about at the beginning. So we're gonna start with our hips. So if you need a chair, grab one. We're going to come up, open, rotate, and around. Let's do 4 more on this side. 3, 2, last one. Good, let's do the other side. Up, open, around, good. Focusing on keeping that torso as stable as you can. I know it's a tough one. If you need to go down on all fours for this too, you can do that as well if those cars work better for you. Last one. Good. Before we move on to shoulders, let's just do a couple hip openers. Two more. Last one. Switching sides. Opening up, getting the blood flowing, picking up that pace a little bit in our movement. 2 more. I have no idea if we did the same on each side. I'm horrible at counting, especially when I'm talking to you guys. All right, let's do that shoulder. I'm gonna come down so you guys can see me. We lift up, we rotate all the way around. Good, again, lift up, palm out. Keep that thumb lifted to the ceiling. Good, 1 more. Up, out, good. Let's do the other side. Up, palm out, rotate around. Up, out, rotate. 1 more. Up, out, rotate. Okay, now that we've really opened up that movement, we're gonna pick up the pace a little bit, and we are just going to shoulder rolls, backwards, shoulder rolls, forwards. Let's do a couple of big hugs for ourselves, get that blood flowing. We're starting the workout in 25 seconds, guys. So you guys can kind of just keep moving around, get the blood flowing. I'm going to demonstrate your first exercise, so we're ready to go right into it. First exercise is an inchworm. Do your best. So if this is all you got today, you can just come down to the floor and back up. That's good. If you can, you come down to the floor, got a nice slight bend in the knees. I walk out to a plank, and I walk back up. Go. 1 minute. Slow and controlled here. It's not really about speed, it's about quality of the movement. So when you get into that plank, I want you to hold that plank for just a second. Make sure you engage that core, and then push out and walk back up. If the flexibility isn't quite there to bend all the way to the floor and touch the floor, you can bend your knees, that's totally fine, and then walk it out. Go slow and steady, guys. Slow and steady, and do your best. If all you can do is touch the floor today and then come back up, you're still moving. You're still gonna get that heart rate going. You're still gonna work muscles that you would have otherwise not worked today. Good job, guys. We're almost there. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Okay, we have forward to back lunge. So you're going to lunge forward and then same leg, bring it back. I ran into the couch. I gotta move up. Forward and back lunges, same leg for 1 whole minute. Remember to take breaks as you need them. Here we go. So we step forward into a lunge, bring it up, tap the floor if you need for balance, bring it back. If you don't need to tap the floor, you can work on your balance in between. Everything is slow and controlled today. We're not about speed today. We're about quality of the movements. Getting as deep as we can into those lunges. Working on that balance in between. Use the core to balance yourself in between. If you need that chair beside you, it's totally fine too. See, I even touched on that one because I needed the little bit of balance support. When we do that front lunge, it's kind of finicky to figure out how far forward you need to step to get your good positioning. Play around with it. Some people need to step further than others. I got big long legs. I need to step pretty far. Okay, 20 seconds and then we're gonna do the other leg. So shake it out, catch your breath, fix your pants. And let's go again. So remember to find your comfortable, basically think about if you were to fall forward and catch yourself in the lunge. That's about as far forward as you wanna go. So forward, and then you step it back and lunge. I gotta move forward a little bit, I'm hitting the couch. Good job. Do you guys feel like you have one leg that's a little bit stronger? That's totally common, totally normal, but we still train each leg the same and try our best to get balance in the body. But we do, just like our arms, we have a dominant leg. 20 seconds left here, guys. Try to stay with it. Notice as well when I'm standing up, I'm not locking out my knee. My knee is always staying slightly bent, and that's going to protect that knee joint. 3, 2, 1. Shake those legs out. You guys are doing great. So we are going to do plank to a downward dog. This is the one that if you want a couch, grab a couch, or if you have some dumbbells to help your wrist, if you feel like you're okay with your wrist, we're gonna come down, starting in a plank. 2, 1. So we plank, we hold for 1, 2, and then we do a downward dog for 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Awesome job, guys. 1, 2. I'm using that core and those shoulders to drive back, but I'm trying to focus on tucking the belly button, engaging that core, working on the stretch when I get back into that downward dog too. Use it to stretch out that posterior chain, the back of the legs, the calves by driving those heels to the floor. Good. Awesome job, guys. Good, 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 good. Whew. I'm sweating. How about you guys? Feeling good though. Okay guys, we're gonna rotate onto our backs. I got a nice clip in my hair, so this is gonna be fun. We're just going to do, oh yeah, we're not gonna touch the floor. We're gonna do a little bit of a hold. So lots of modifications here. So first modification, easiest one. All I'm doing is tucking the belly button in, and I'm just slightly leaning back. So I'm gonna feel my core engage, but it's not too tricky. Next level, I lean back a little further. More of a hollow hold here. Honestly, that's probably for 1 minute good, but if you want to take it up a notch, you can try lifting the legs. I cannot do this for a full minute. That is for certain. If it hurts your low back, it means it's too much. Come back down. We want to relax those shoulders too. We're not bringing it into the shoulders here or into the neck. Make sure you're loosey-goosey in the upper body. We're just tightening up through that core. I'm starting to shake. 10 seconds. You got this. 9. Ooh. 3, 2, 1. Amazing, amazing, amazing. We are doing so good, and we are getting so close. So we are going to go back to working the legs. This time it's, again, a single leg movement. It's those airplanes we did for balance. We're only doing 30 seconds per leg though. So we're gonna airplane out and bring it back up. Find your balance. If you have a chair close by, grab onto it. Slight bend in that front knee as I go into that airplane. And I use the hamstrings and glutes of this leg to push my body back up. I should engage that. We got 5 seconds on this side. 3, 2, 1, switch sides. Good. Slow and steady here. We are not on a race. We are not trying to like pound out the reps here. This is a quality over quantity style workout. It is slow movement to get right into those muscles that we're trying to focus on. Whoa. Glad I had a coach beside me too. And 1, we are going back to the beginning, guys. Inchworm out. How are we doing? That's 1 round done. We're almost there. I'm sweating. 5 seconds, guys. 3, 2, and 1. Now that you know what the movements are, you might be able to pick up the pace slightly, or you might feel perfect in the way that you're doing it. I'm gonna back up here a little bit. The nice thing about going slow through these movements is that you actually get to feel every single muscle. Like in this one, you know, you feel your calves, you feel your hamstrings, your glutes, your shoulders, your core. I even feel it in my fingertips a little bit when I'm pushing myself walking back up. There's just a lot of different muscles that are involved. And if you rushed through the movement and tried to do it super fast, you wouldn't feel all of that. Making sure that we're standing up nice and tall between each rep. Excuse me. That's it, guys. Okay, forward to back lunges. You got 10 seconds, and then we start with the right leg, or the left leg, whatever leg you want to start with. I'm starting with my right leg. 2, 1, let's go. So forward, try to balance in between if you can, and to the back. So when you do that forward one, best thing to do for distance is just to, if you were to fall forward and catch yourself. Trying to keep yourself in that forward one as well. From leaning forward, we want to come down straight. We don't want to lean the torso over that front knee. Oh yeah, this one works the legs pretty good. 20 seconds here. There's that balance. 10, almost there, guys. 5, 3, 2, 1. Other leg, shake her out while you're waiting. Oh, 15 seconds. And we're gonna get started. We'll do the other leg. You guys hanging in there? 3, 2, 1, let's go. Forward, try to balance in between if you can. Back, remember you don't have to do that balance, so you can touch that toe down in between if we're not quite there yet. I'm trying my best to balance, but every once in a while, I can just tell I need that little touchdown just to help, like there. Because I would rather go into the next movement stable than falling into it, because that's how you can hurt yourself. So we always want to be stable when we go into the next lunge. You guys have 20 seconds left on this leg. Almost there. 10. Oh my goodness. The burn has begun. 5, 3, 2, 1. 20 seconds. Take a breath. Take a drink. Get ready. We're doing plank to downward dog again. You guys are doing great. Whole body is getting a good workout here. In 5 seconds, get ready for your plank. 3, 2, 1. So we're holding that plank. We're going into that downward dog. Plank. Downward dog. Good. Ooh, the sweat has begun for me. And it's super cold outside today, so that's not just because it's hot in here. It's very cold. Oh, we're almost there, guys. 20 seconds left. Enjoy the movement. Remember, take breaks where you need them. There's a pause button there if you need to, but you're almost there. Just hang in there with me a little while longer. Then you can be proud of yourself for having done it and finished it. There we go. So you guys probably feel that one through the upper back, the shoulders and the arms. It's such a great exercise when you don't have equipment to work those muscles, because they are a little bit trickier to work without any equipment at home. So that's a great one. Save it for the memory bank. Shoot, we gotta go again. See, hold. So remember, position yourself like so, and then just lean back until you engage that core. Bringing that belly button in. If you can bring it back a little further without feeling any tension in the low back, go for it. As soon as you feel tension in the low back though, then we're not really doing what we want to be doing. So just a good core isolator here. I'm already shaking. If you're crazy and you're bringing your feet up, then you go for it. All the power to you. I'm not with you today on that one. 20 seconds, I'm already shaking. I don't know if you guys can see that. Hopefully not, because hopefully you guys are shaking too, and so we all just look like we're not shaking. 10 seconds, come on. Keep breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh my word. 20 seconds, guys. Take a breather. Okay, we're doing it one more time through, but this time we're gonna kind of speed it up a little bit. So grab a quick drink. Let's get going right into it. We've got those inchworms. We're still doing 1 minute inchworm. The only thing that's shortening is those lunges. Okay, so we're gonna come, walk out into that plank, and bring it back up. Good. By now, we're nice and warm, so these movements, you might start to feel like you can go a little bit more of a stretch into it because you've got nice loose muscles. Everything's feeling good. really want to protect that core when we come up to that plank position. Don't let the core sag. Keep everything nice and engaged when we come out, so I don't just drop down like this. My butt's kind of actually lifted so that my core is engaged and I'm protecting that low back. 10 seconds. Hang in there, guys. 2, 1. Okay, we're going into those lunges, but remember, this time we're only doing 30 seconds per side. It's getting easier. Oh, and then we're almost there, guys. This is our last time through, and then you're done. And you just get to cool down and stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So, lunging forward and back, and I will tell you when to switch. Good. Feeling strong. It's your last round. Try to put everything you have left into it. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Right into it. Oh my goodness. Almost there. That leg's starting to say, nope, I'm not doing it anymore. But I'm gonna power through it because I know it can do more. It just doesn't want to. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 20 seconds here, guys. What do we have next? Right, plank. Plank to downward dog. We're so close. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So coming into our plank first, find your good supportive plank, and then you can start into that downward dog. I'm sure you guys aren't watching me close enough to see this, but when we started this, I couldn't get my heels to the ground on those downward dogs. Now that my body has warmed up, my heels are touching the ground every time. So notice those little victories during your workouts. It's not just about long-term goals, it's about what is this one workout doing for me? And I see that right there as a victory. I'm improving my mobility with every little movement that I'm doing. Awesome job. So close, less than 10 seconds, guys. Keep it going. 2, 1. Awesome. All you have left is one more C hold or boat hold or crunch hold, whatever you want to call it. We got 10 seconds. I'm going to try to talk through it so that this last 60 seconds goes quick. 4, 3, 2, and 1. So relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the neck, pulling that belly button into the spine, engaging that whole core. If this is as far back as you get and you're like, okay, I feel it, I'm good here, stay there. If you can get back a little further, come back a little further. One thing I want you guys to always remember is you have to distinguish between, okay, is my body saying I can't do this because it doesn't want to, because our brain is always looking for the easy way out? Or is it actually because my body is trying to protect me and this is too much for me and I'm going too far? That's something that comes with practice and distinguishing between those two things. We always want to push the body to its limits. We want to push the body hard to be able to grow, but we never want to hurt ourselves either. So there's a very fine line we walk there, and reach out if you want to learn more about that. You guys are done. That is it. Let's pause the timer. That was amazing. We had zero impact on that workout. Everything was very slow, controlled, and yet I feel like I got a great workout. I'm sweating, I'm out of breath, and everything in my body feels like it got a good workout. So I hope you guys feel the same, and we will see you guys tomorrow for another workout.